It seems that when I was still human, my favorite food was stew with potatoes. I see.
Hey guys, welcome back to Atelier Sophie. This is KaffeineGaming, and Plachta is a doll now. She has a tail. It's not really a tail. It's part of her clothes. It's weird. I don't know if I really like the design of her, but we're just gonna go with what we've got. One thing to note though is we haven't quite unlocked anything new yet, but that's okay because we're gonna get there. This time I want to start by making the fairy guide. And as you can see on the right there, there's only one bar, and so you can kind of choose whatever you want. I'm going to choose some items that I don't really care about. Let's see. Starting with some mossy driftwood, and it should be... Is there anything I don't really care about? These guys. It should be here. Did I do encyclopedia? I'm gonna do value. Let's just grab that. Actually, let's grab that. Do I have any items that don't really have anything? Well, I do have the magic pages, but I don't want to get rid of those. Sure, we'll do that. And oh, look at our pony jelly. Apparently we can use, oh, it's alive. I forgot that it was alive. Now, as you can see, actually, let me take a step back. Once you have all that, you'll have the return to base. It's really, really low. This is a good item if you are suffering from an enemy attack. This is good to have on hand because you use it, you leave. And that's really not a bad thing. It's not always a terrible thing to retreat. I know it seems weird, but sometimes you just gotta go. We should be okay. So there we have that. That's good. It takes 12 hours to synthesize. And let's grab... I'm gonna do Rainbow Radiant. No, parameters. I'll do Rainbow Radiance. That's fine. Don't really care too much because it's a one-use item anyway. And now that it is that late in the night, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep until sunrise. This is why.
All right. Plachta, I wrote it down. I understand. Please let me see it.
Okay, so we're...
So, do you remember anything?
We can't write on her anymore, so now she's gonna read what we've written. Go.
Oh, yes, Sophie. I remember something new. Really? That's great. What did you remember this time? It isn't really much. It seems that when I was still human, my favorite food was stew with potatoes. I see. Huh? Wait, that's all you remembered? That's all. I see. So, you really like stew? Yes. Oh, but still, it seems like you can remember things again, so that's great. We're making progress.
Hooray!
Let's keep it up and keep getting back more memories.
Sounds great.
Yes, please do, Sophie. Also, maybe we should have stew for dinner tonight. Since we were talking about it, I really crave it now.
Does Plachta eat?
Me too.
She is a doll. I'm so confused. Okay, but we have finally unlocked the newest recipe, which is the Eye of Mercury. So let's take a quick look. Here we've unlocked the Hope recipes. We can now make the Eye of Mercury, and we have a whole bunch of new stuff to develop. Now, to get to the next unlock, we need to perform synthesis, and you can see the clue at the bottom is big effect from thank you gifts. You get thank you gifts from giving gifts to people. So if you give something to, say, Pamela, a day later she'll come by with a thank you gift. So that's good. And we need to unlock the Supreme Hot Milk using Kirchen milk, and we have to go buy one. Not a problem there. So first things first, I'm going to actually unlock the Eye of Mercury because we can make it. So it's 12 hours. It's going to take a little bit of time. There are no bars, as you can see on the right there. So I'm just going to choose some of the lower class items. It should be okay. Don't use anything that you're really intent on keeping. I'm going to go ahead and use this guy, and I'm going to just use one of these little mountain cottons. Sure, that works.
Which cauldron should I
And
use? Okay,
I'm just
I'll use
gonna
this
drop
there.
these
How about
off like this for right
This
now.
looks good.
And let's go ahead and synthesize this.
Is this good? All right, I'll finish it now.
It does take all day, so we have completed an Eye of Mercury. And we don't quite level up.
All right.
Good
it's
job.
done.
That's an Eye of Mercury.
Yeah, I wanted to know more details about materials and the items I synthesize.
If I recall, this item will allow you to properly gauge the quality of such things.
Yeah, now I'll be able to analyze and fine-tune my synthesis even more.
Okay, so let's discuss what this does. The Eye of Mercury allows you to see a numeric value for the why would you take that away so quickly?
Okay.
Fine. Anyway, well, let's start by synthesizing up a crystal ball. We haven't made one of these yet.
What material
So it
should I
uses a
use?
pendecolok. I'm gonna use stable effect here. 5 crystal shards. Not even kidding. They are so much. Let's see here. Let me choose 5 of these. Hang on. Okay, and then we need to choose a cloth. I'm just gonna use whatever I want, and then some sort of clay. We've got the fairy balls here. That just sounds terrible. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one right here.
Is this really which cauldron is
Now
this?
there is
Okay, then,
really no
let's
bars, but now if you see at the top of the right hand side, it says quality 81. So previously, if you looked at this, it would just say like broken or high quality or whatever. So now it says 81. So if I put that down, it
material goes
shows
here.
84. If I take it back, it goes away. If I put this down here,
Yeah, this is
it's
going
83.
great.
If I put it down, let's say here,
Yeah, this
it's
is
okay. So
going
it's still
great.
83. It doesn't really matter on that case. But
This should fit
the
this
higher
right.
the number, the higher quality it is. I think that's
Great.
pretty simple to
Yeah,
say.
This is going great.
Can I put this here?
All
Yeah, put that
right.
there.
This is going
I
well.
ran out of space. I didn't think I was gonna run out of space. Oh no. Actually it looks
good.
like...
I think something
Okay,
good
that's
will
fine,
happen.
that's fine. We can do that. So now you can see our quality is 102
Is this really okay?
after placing everything down.
Okay.
And that just means the item is of
What
really
trait
good
should I add?
quality. I'm gonna choose for this guy. Let's do critical plus and the skill. Oh, here we go. Let's choose the skill cost compress. That
How's
works
this?
out.
Yeah.
And we level up. Really nothing exciting there, but it does become kind of good because then you can, as she said, fine tune what you're doing. And that's not a bad thing. The last thing I actually want to make here is an attack item. I want to make one of the
material should I
ice bomb stuff. Now, as you can see on the far right, this is quality level 0 when you first start out. So that's just a great way to kind of figure out what you're doing. I don't know if that's really important to anybody, but it is sometimes. So let me figure out what I'm doing here.
Finish it.
Okay, don't really care too much about this one because we're going to be actually giving it away.
All right.
But just wanted to finish that up so we had an extra run. And yeah, you can see freezing a lake can now be reported. It is day 9 now, the nighttime has passed, so let's go see some people because there's some things going on around town. As you can see, Julio's here in the bookstore. Hello, Sophie. Sir Julio, are you looking for something? Yes, I'm checking the types of books circulating in this area. What? The types of books? Different nations and regions have books with different contents. Bookstores reveal the traits of an area. Is that so? That's very interesting. I've never seen another bookstore. Bookstores in the big city are very large. They contain an abundance of different books as a result. That makes sense. But it's rare to see such an abundant variety of books in a bookstore out in the countryside. Thank you. I'm interested in how they differ. Let's see, the academic books are fairly similar wherever you go, but the cookbooks are quite different. Cooking? The ingredients you can acquire differ from place to place. Tastes also vary between regions. I see. Oh, I seem to have stayed for too long. I'll return again. Yes, I look forward to your next visit. Sir Julio isn't just training as a knight, he's also studying. It sounds like hard work. It does. He seems to read quite a lot of books. I don't really like studying. But you're studying alchemy? Alchemy doesn't feel like studying. I mind reading those books. I see. Alright, so, guess Julio's studying books. Let's see, we can buy some stuff here. I wanted to see kind of what we had. I want to pick up a couple extra of the paper scraps because we're just kind of low on them, honestly. Oh, and you can also see the quality of each of these items, and some of them are not great. So like the paper scrap has a very low quality. This sealed knowledge scrap has a high quality. Actually, all of these kind of do. Just kind of a good thing, honestly. I don't really care about that too much. I just want to collect a few items so I have them in my inventory just in case. But as of right now, we're going to the plaza because we've got a cutscene here as everybody's getting together. Huh? That's Pamela and Meister Horse. And Miss Marguerite is there too? I see. That's a difficult issue. When it comes to issues facing the entire town, we can't make decisions alone. Still, we can't just ignore it. That's true. Then we just have to do something about it. You're rushing too much, Marguerite. You were always like this, ever since you were a child. You have plenty of time to think about it first. Nothing will happen anytime soon. I suppose so. There's some truth to what Pamela said. We should think about it a while longer. You're right. I got it. I'll leave this matter up to you for a while. Yes, I'll take charge of the matter. It was good that we came to Pamela to discuss it. We always come here when we're concerned about things, ever since we were kids. You're welcome anytime. That conversation was a little strange. And exactly how old is Pamela? So she seems to know, like, everybody, which is honestly kind of weird. And she's, like, known them since they were kids, but she doesn't look like she's that old. I can barely see Harl when he's hiding behind me. Harold! What is it, Sophie? You're louder than usual today. I wanted to properly thank you for helping with Plachta. Thank you very much for making Plachta's wind-up springs. Oh, that. I was kind of in doubt, and I didn't think you'd actually manage to pull it off. I was pretty shocked when you brought Plachta over. Yeah, but I was able to make Plachta into a doll because you made the springs. I'm really glad that I asked you to do it. I see. You know, Sophie. Yes? I feel weird about this myself, but when I was making those springs, I was enjoying it a little. Huh? Really? But you seem to dislike the idea so much. Yeah, to be honest, I had a lot of trouble making that. I was really annoyed. But there was a part of me that was enjoying it. I wonder why. I know I hate clockmaking. Maybe you don't actually dislike clockmaking as much as you think? Don't say stupid things. I absolutely hate clockmaking. I guess you won't admit it. But really, thank you, Harl. Sure. Oh no, we've unlocked a new side to Harl there. You know, you choose the pronunciation. Anyway, we have another cutscene we're gonna go to, because that's what this game is, apparently. Alright, so Leon here has got things to say. Sophie, there is a little tiny thing I want to ask you. What is it, Leon? Why are you saying it like that? Tell me, what kind of clothes do you like? Huh? Why are you asking so suddenly? No real reason in particular. I was just a little curious. Yeah, that's it. Clothes I like, huh? That's a hard question to answer. You know, like what kinds of colors or what shapes you prefer, things like that. Colors. I like bright colors. I'm not really picky about shapes, but I like clothes that are easy to move around in. I see. Anything else? What else can you tell me? Let's see. Also... I see. I got it, thanks. No, I'm sorry I couldn't say much and it was all over the place. But will my preferences for clothes really be of any use to you? Yeah, it'll be super useful. Oh really? For what exactly? That's a secret. Anyway, thanks again for your help. Oh, that makes me even more curious. What the heck is going on? Leon's like asking us about our clothes and stuff, which is actually kind of weird. All right, we've got one more person to talk to here. Sophie, thanks for the other day. Did the vegetables get better? Yeah, they're getting more and more lively every day. That's good. Still, you've been getting pretty amazing lately, Sophie. You did a great job. Yee, really? I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. Let's see. Yeah, ever since Plachta showed up, your alchemy has been getting really amazing, Sophie. Did you find some sort of secret trick? Plachta told me to really think about what kind of power alchemy is. What does that mean? Alchemy uses wishes and desires about wanting to become something. It's important for alchemists to listen to the voice of materials and then apply their own feelings to that. A wish to become something. Yeah, that's why lately I've been trying to take the materials into consideration. I see. Anyway, thanks again for taking care of this. This is my way of saying thanks. And we get 3 bursting berries, 3 whimsy strawberries, and 3 Kirchen milks. Wow, thank you so much. Really useful right about now, by the way. I'll let you know if we need anything else. Okay, just leave it to me. All right, so got all of that. Let's head inside and take care of a few requests and things here. So first, let's check out the rumors. We've got a rumor about Marguerite.
Okay. Thank you.
As someone who handles food, Marguerite is always careful about poisonous things. She can't afford a single mistake when it comes to handling what people eat. All right, what about Pamela?
Thank you.
Pamela is popular in town, so she receives many things. She's happy to receive gifts, but she says that it troubles her when such gifts would be dangerous to the children at the church. And lastly, we have something about Fritz. It seems Fritz has spent some time traveling many lands. Traveling requires careful preparation, and he said that medicine is especially important. All right, let's check out our requests. We have a whole bunch, but we want to turn in the freezing lake.
Thank you very.
And we do have some other things. I want to work on preparing for a journey, but we don't have the breezy aroma, so that's kind of a problem. And we don't have Puni missiles for Corey here, but we don't get a completion bonus, so I'm just going to report this. We've got the Puni balls, which I'm just going to throw some her direction, and the fluid. That sounds weird. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn those in.
Thank you.
Yes, the Puni missiles are what gives you the biggest boost, of course, but that's okay. I just want to get those out of my group for right now, because we have other things that we want to work on. It seems the time has come once again. Yeah, it has. If you complete this promotion assignment, you'll be able to accept even more difficult requests. Are you confident that you can pass? Hee, I'm ready for anything. Very well, I'll be testing your skills thoroughly. All right. So let's take a quick look at what that request is. That request, we need to turn in 3 Supreme Hot Milks. Now, we have not unlocked that yet, but let's take a quick look at this because we actually can unlock that pretty much immediately, which is useful. So let's head back outside and let's talk to Marguerite here. We're gonna buy all of her Kirchen milks, and she has 10 of them. So let's just
Is this okay?
buy all of them. Now she also has some other stuff, so we can buy like I think this one's different. This one's got quality C. This one's quality B. I'm gonna grab that one too.
Is this
Not for this. She also has a fancy one here, but I'm not gonna buy that right now. So no worries. But with that, buying one of those, you actually do unlock the Supreme Hot Milk. So there we have that. So let's go ahead and head back to the Atelier. All right, so we've learned the Supreme Hot Milk at this point. So let's take a quick look at that. It is a recovery item, and it uses 2 Kirchen milks, 2 fuel items, and 2 medicine materials. Now I'm gonna sort this into value because the ones that I'm going to be giving away, I don't really care too much about. I just want to create them. Medicine material. I want to use, actually, let's sort by encyclopedia. I'm going to use these. Do any of these not have anything? Okay, good.
Is this good?
So yeah, I don't really care too much about the ones I'm going to be giving away. You don't get any bonuses for anything in particular. Okay, so I just want to toss them down. I wanted to check out and see if I could get any of the new stuff so I could show it off, but there's really not much that I want to show off. And as you can see here, we have a very good level Supreme Hot Milk, and it does a MP recovery medium, eat and recover small, and it's cold. I think that cold, I was trying to boost that cold but there was not much I could do there, unfortunately. So I want to make 3 of those ultimately, but let's take a quick look at that. Here it is. So coldness slows the body down, reducing the target's speed a little bit. So if it's using it as a recovery item, it will affect you. Now I'm for giving it away, so I don't really care too much at this point, but that's useful to take into account. So I'm going to make 2 more of those, and then next time we're going to be turning that in. So I hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching.